You're number 1. What's your name? Maddox, nice to meet you. Number 12. Hi, how are you? Number 9. Oh, number 3. Finally here. How are you? Nice to meet you. You are number. Are you which one are you? And this will be your 4. I mean, sorry, 5. You're number 10. Noah, right? You're number 4. Finally, in the class, number 7.
I was going to take my backpack off and just set it to the side.
Usually it's all colder.
This is why I'm not. I thought that said 2.
Are you guys excited to be in art class?
Yes.
I know most of you are probably like, alright, let's get to gym class.
I've been waiting for a whole year.
A whole year.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a whole
Kindergarten, first, second grade, third, right?
Yeah, third, fourth.
Well, you're finally here, and I have you first 9 weeks. I'm so excited. So, my name is Mrs. Cochran, and I've been teaching here since 2017. My daughter came to kindergarten here, and they needed a teacher, and I was like, yes, please, art class, of course. So, I'm mad at you already for you got here 10 minutes late. I know your classroom was getting blessed, but I missed you. I was like, come on. I'm just kidding, I'm not mad. Anyway, so we are going to get right into an activity, but I'm going to try to ask you a couple questions first. So, my name is Mrs. Cochran. I went to school here in Fairmont. I went to college in Fairmont, moved away, had a baby, come back, and I taught 8th grade for 10 years in Maryland. Man, those kids were rough. Those were kids. I was by the city, so I was like, oh, those kids were rough.
Baltimore.
Yes. Who said that, Jack?
Baltimore.
Who said that?
We have a condo. It wasn't like an inside.
Gotcha. So yeah, taught 8th grade for years and years, and then came back, and I was like, I'm done with that because I'm a photographer, and that kind of took over. And then when they said, will you teach art? I was like, teach? I do miss teaching, but I don't have that much time. And they said, well, we only need you for an hour. I said, okay. So I come here for an hour a day, and then I go and do photography. So that's what I do for my business, and I do a ton of sports photography. Who all here is in sports?
You took my pictures.
Soccer picture.
No, I took your picture.
Everybody here.
Raise your hand if I've taken your picture. You guys,
That's
craziness. That's awesome. Okay, so another icebreaker. So we said who's in sports. Raise your hand if you like drawing.
I suck at it.
I heard this class was a lot of doodlers, right? I heard that.
I don't like color.
Raise your hand if you like painting.
I love painting.
I like painting.
I'm not good at it, but I love
Raise your hand if you like watching sports on TV or going to games. Do you like
Oh,
to go to
yeah.
games?
I like being in them. I don't like watching them.
I like being outside.
Raise your hand if you like listening to music.
Yes. That's not my favorite activity.
Raise your hand if you like to dance.
I like right now wherever you want to use
Raise your hand if you like to play games like board games at your house with your family.
No, they're very bad at it. Not really. They're very bad at it.
You like cheaters or what?
They're really.
Raise your hand if you like spending time with your family.
If somebody does
My parents, I would say yeah, but my siblings,
I would kind of do my own thing.
Raise your hand if you have any pets.
my lizard.
Oh my goodness!
Three dogs and a
Raise your hand if you like flying in a plane.
Yes!
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you love going on vacation.
Yes.
Oh.
I've gone on vacation
I don't like
Island.
And raise your hand if you love the holidays. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Now I kind of got to know y'all a little bit.
Wait, Mason.
All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is an activity. So in front of you, you have a piece of paper. So go ahead and put that in front of you. Now, I am very, very, very big on following directions, okay? So one thing about me is that I'm never not going to tell you what to do. So let me show you what my 8th graders would do, or my 1st graders. They would do this. Watch this. You ready? What are we doing today, Miss Cochran? What are we doing? Do you want me to put my name on this, or do you want me to? Okay, like, just come in and sit down. I'm going to tell you what you're doing today, okay? What did you want me to do with these markers? Did you want me to write something on this paper? It's like, chill out. Don't ask me that. It's a big pet peeve of mine. I will tell you what to do. And if I haven't told you to do anything, don't do it, right? That's like a rule. And if I do tell you to do something, do it when I tell you to. Like, take your pencil and put your name in the middle of the paper. Yeah. Right in the middle. Just your first name.
That's not me.
And your number.
Oh, mine's not even.
That's
Mine's in the last time.
Two.
okay, watch this. Here's another direction. Put your pencil back. Here's the next. Flip your paper over. Good job. You guys all have A's so far.
Finally.
So the thing with this class is that I can't grade you on how much you know. And I can't grade you on how well you do. Because some of you are going to be very good artists and some of you are not going to be very good artists. And that's okay. Because we are all God's masterpiece. It's fine. We're all going to create together. But what I am going to grade on is whether you follow directions. So if you follow directions and if you try your hardest, that's how I give you your grade. Okay? So, all right, we're done with that. So what we're going to create is a little tiny artwork of yourself. So the first thing, not a self-portrait.
Okay.
Okay. Promise, you don't have to draw your face. But if you have a favorite emoticon, we could do that. But anyway, we're going to start with the border. So if you want to put your pencil back, we're done with that. So put your pencil right beside your number. All right, and then you're going to grab your markers. Okay. Oh, I didn't say I said grab your markers. So the first thing I'm going to say about any and all supplies is this. These are not brand new. Okay, so if I pull out my purple and I go to use it and it's not perfect, like you want to have a nice fresh marker. You want to have a nice fresh marker. So if it's like running out, you bring this up and you throw this away. And then you go over here and you get a purple. And then you take the cap off and you throw that away. And then you put this nice new marker in here. Okay? Right? So you don't want to do artwork with like supplies that are running out. It's art class, okay? We have plenty. So what we're going to do is first start with a small border. So I want you to pick your favorite color out of these markers. Sorry if it's your favorite color. And you're going to draw some sort of border, small border around. It could just be a square. It could be like a zigzag or a curvy one. You're just going to put some sort of color border around. And it's okay if you get markers on the table because we will wash that off. So let me start with, I can toggle over and show you guys an example. Oh, I forgot my. So what is a border? A border is something that goes all the way around your art piece. So we're going to go over to, where's my cursor? There we go. All right, so I'm going to pick my favorite. Oh my gosh. Charlie horse. Okay, so I'm just going to do a border around here. Just a color border. Something nice and neat and even and consistent. So I can do curvy like this. I do want you to do the same on all 4 sides, but I am going to show you different kinds just in case you don't like the curvy. I could do a zigzag border like this.
Any border. I didn't show it.
You could do just a line around like this. What else did you guys do?
You can do like swirl.
Swirly? Okay. So that is a border. So yours will be the same all 4 sides. And then colored in. So it's solid on the edge.
I like the wiggly ones.
Yeah, go ahead and start.
Would you come like yours?
Absolutely. Oh, of course. If I ever do anything that you guys like, go ahead and copy and do what I am doing for sure. Okay, so the rule about talking in here is that you may talk quietly to the people next to you if your hands are moving. So as long as you're doing the assignment or if you're done with that piece, then you can talk to the people around you, okay?
Is this good?
That is good, yeah. Do you see that one of your sides is a little bit thinner than the others?
Yep.
Okay, do a consistent and go to the other. Okay, so we are going to draw symbols, patterns, or words that represent you. Remember, we are creating an art piece called We Are God's Masterpiece. So I want to see what makes you, you. So here's my example of my tile. Mine's a little bit larger so you can see it. The first thing is that I have cards because I play cards with my family every week, or friends. We play Phase 10, we play 5 Crowns, we don't play Good Fish, but we play like spades or whatever. We always play cards. And if we don't, we feel like we gotta get together and play cards. So I use the cards as my first thing. And so as my king, I put the first and most important thing in my life is God and my religion. And then I'm a photographer, so I put that as my queen because that rules everything. I'm also an artist, so they asked me to be an art teacher because I am an artist. So yeah, of course, that's what I love. And I also love butterflies, so I put that over here. I love Cinderella, the story and the doll and everything, the movies, everything. I have the biggest collection in North America of Cinderella stuff. And so I put a slipper there. And I also love lemons. I have them in my kitchen. The thing was about lemons is that, why are you guys talking while I'm like talking to the class? That's kind of weird. Don't interrupt me. But don't interrupt me. Okay, so when I was having my daughter, I wanted lemons all the time. I craved them. And I wanted to eat lemons and just smell them and everything. They make me very happy. So I love lemons. Purple around my border because they didn't have magenta as a marker. Magenta is my favorite color. Big, bright pink.
Like the one on the screen?
Yes, that is my favorite color. So on this tile, you will see my favorite color. You will see my favorite things to do, the things that represent me. I also love to watch my daughter play sports, but I didn't put a soccer ball in here because I don't play soccer. So, does that make sense? So, you have a pencil if you want to draw it out first. You're welcome to do that. Just pick things that you love, pick things that you love to do. And also, what makes you God's masterpiece? Because every one of you are so different. So we want to see what makes that. Then what we're going to do with these is we are going to put these on a big piece, and it's going to kind of look like a quilt. And we're going to make one big masterpiece of all you little masterpieces. Okay? So, that's the assignment. And while you're working, I'm going to go over some of the things in the classroom. And you're welcome. You don't have to look at me because you're working on your artwork, right?
Oh, my hand hurts.
Because you haven't used it all summer.
I can't cars to have one.
You cars? That's a good one. Hearts. Oh, okay,
Hearts.
cool. Hearts.
I play Pokemon. I play Pokemon.
That's awesome. You can put some poker chips. You could put, if you like video games, you could put a video game controller. I know a lot of the older kids play on their cell phone, so you can put a cell phone on there. You can put any sports that you like to play or that you like to watch. You could put your favorite animal. You could put a picture of your pet. If you like to go fishing, you could put a fishing pole. If you like the beach, you could put a shell. If you like to play outside, you could put a gym shoe. If you love the summertime, you could put a sun. And if you love the fall, you could put a leaf. And if you love, love, love Christmas, you could put a tree or a Santa. Anything that really represents you. If you want to, you can hop on the back with your pencil and write down a whole bunch of stuff that represents you and then decide what to draw. You want to do it like that. Okay? All right, so, next is, all right, so while you're working, I'm going to go over classroom expectations. Just respect yourself, respect others, respect others, and please respect my materials. I will a lot of times look at kids who are like bending my rulers and they break, or they're, pounding on my on the paintbrushes and stuff. Just respect my materials if you would, please. These are a lot of times bought by my own money, so all the markers, all the color pens, all tons of tape, like all this stuff has been bought by me. So please respect that, and it'll last us a long, long time. Okay? Do your best. Like I said about the grading, God gave you creativity, whether it's a little bit or whether it's overflowing, it doesn't matter. You do have the ability to be drawing right now, and that is wonderful. So just do your best, and if you need help with something, I have many, many ways to try to help you. You can ask a neighbor, what do you think about this? You can ask me, can you help me draw a volleyball? You can maybe sometimes, we'll see how it goes, maybe pop out your computer for like a Google image or something for inspiration, but we're not going to go there yet. Yes, thank you for raising your hand.
How do you draw sushi?
Sushi. Okay, I will draw sushi for you. So sushi, I hope this works because I don't know how to do sushi. Oh, that's going to just edit that. I'll show you. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to draw some sushi. Oh man, now you're making me want sushi.
That's my favorite food.
Oh, in life it's my favorite food.
Oh, jeez. I love sushi.
So I'm going to put it on my tile. Here we go. Sushi is like this. And then you can put like the avocado in there, and the salmon's in there, and the shrimp tempura, and the whatever, and then all the rest of this is rice. What's your favorite roll?
California roll.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it's a spicy California roll.
Yeah. Okay, I'm definitely going to have sushi today. And then you color those things different colors like pink and green and all that kind of stuff. Got it? And then this part's black. And I can switch over to my, you good?
Yeah.
Let me know if you want me to get back. Okay, so we're going to listen and encourage each other. I'll tell you that my favorite class of all time, they were super nice and they were creative. Yeah, they were definitely creative. But that didn't matter. What I remember most about them is that they encouraged each other and they were super nice. And they would look over and say, great job. And they would go, oh my gosh, that looks great. Or do you mind if I do that on mine because you're inspiring me to do something. And that's the thing about art is that everything is inspired and nothing's been, it's very, very rare to come up with something that's like original because we're all doing stuff that we see somebody else do. And that's totally fine. If you see me draw sushi and then you want to draw that sushi, that's totally fine. Perfectly okay. Love the flag. That's awesome. Can't wait to see that with color.
Oh, my hand.
No complaining. Oh, is that ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
How do you spell
Mac
mac and cheese?
and cheese.
That looks great. What's that?
I thought it was like a Easter egg.
Draw a bunch of
Are you
those.
doing softball?
Okay, so listening means that when my voice is up like this, in this volume where I'm talking to the class, that's when yours goes down. And so if I'm talking, just don't interrupt because that would be rude and not have it, like you want to have manners, right? And then if I give you time to like talk to each other, just kind of talk quietly and keep it kind of low. If I'm talking at this level right here and I'm speaking sentences to the class, you just don't yell things at me. Kind of raise your hand or you wait until I'm finished. Thank you so much.
I need help drawing a catfish.
A catfish? What's it, like the fish in the lake with the... Okay, let me go over these real quick. Leave a space for the catfish and I'll be back. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to go over is classroom jobs. So you guys see your number in front of you and it has a certain color. Every color is a classroom job. So the first color is the green one. So that's everybody green, raise your hand. Everybody on this side of the table. You guys this week are called what is creators helpers. It's all about God's masterpiece. So you're going to pass out and collect all the supplies. You're going to make sure everyone has what they need to create. Now, everyone pay attention because this will be your job maybe next week or the week after that, okay? So if I say, creators helpers, come up and get the worksheets for everybody, you're going to come up and get 3 and give them to your table, okay? If I say, creators helpers, please grab rulers, you're going to go over here. So all of the art supplies that we need will be over here. There's crayons, markers, color pencils, paints. These cups are for our paintbrushes. We have all miscellaneous stuff, tape, scissors, Sharpies, pencils, rulers, glue, all that kind of stuff. So you guys know where the art supplies are. The rule in here is this. If you say, let's say that you need some more glue or something, okay? And you say, Mrs. Cochran, can I get some more glue? What's my answer going to be? Of course, because it's art class. If you need the glue, you got to get the glue. So don't ask me. The rule is, in art class, if you need glue, you have to get the glue. Because I don't care. That's just me. Now, don't be doing that in your other classes. Don't be just getting up and getting what you want out of their class, okay? That's not their rule. This is my rule. If you need to sharpen your pencil, I need you to have a sharpened pencil. So I'm going to say, yes. You don't have to say, can I sharpen my pencil? You just quietly come up, and here's the sharpener, okay? If you would like a colored pencil, okay. If you need more paper, go get it. You want some tape, you know what I'm saying? You get it? So you are absolutely welcome to use your manners and say, may I please get some glue? But I'm always going to say yes. So my thing is, go get it, right? But if I say for creators helpers, if you guys want to come up, go get some rulers for your class, you'll come up, you'll get 3, and you'll take them back. So then this job will switch to another color next week, okay? So right now, this week, the green people are creators helpers. The next one is Masterpiece Keepers. This is yellow this week, so raise your hand if you're yellow. Awesome. So this week you're going to keep your table and your floor organized. When I say it's time to clean up, so at 10:10, the people that are Masterpiece Keepers will go, okay, let's start getting cleaned up. We want to look at your floor, we want to look at your table. And do you guys know how the room looked when you came in here? That's how it should look when you're leaving, okay? So that's yellow today. You're also going to protect the tools. Masterpiece Keepers will probably like get the brushes together for cleaning up and all that kind of stuff. And then purple, raise your hand, purple. You guys this week, you guys are called what's shining lights. Now the shining lights are encouraging everybody to be kind. Let's say that somebody goes, wow, did you do that? The shining lights go, stay positive. And then you say, great job to your neighbors and to your table. And you look to make sure that they're like, don't need anything or they need encouraging. Yes, Jack.
Oh, I was just raising my hand about purple. I got it up.
Okay, so I'm going to hang these up, but then these will change each and every week, and you'll come in and you'll see what your job will be. You have little pockets. Okay, we talked about where the supplies are kept, the cleanup routine, and an alarm. So at 10:10, there will be an alarm go off on my phone. That'll mean that you have 5 minutes left in class. And then at 10:13, another alarm will go off, and that'll mean get yourself together, clean up your space, and line up, okay? So, also on your desks are these buckets of crayons and colored pencils. So, if you notice on here, I did some with marker and some with crayon. So you have that, and you can just say, can you please pass the crayons or the colored pencils, okay? So I didn't want to give out a whole bunch of that stuff. We don't use that very often, the crayons and things. But if you like them, they're there. So this one is the orange table. See the orange? There's the blue table, green table, red table. Everything's got colors. Guess why?
Because it's our
Art class. And then how do you ask me for help? You just raise your hand. Yeah. That's right. That's right. Did you leave a space for a catfish?
yes.
Alright. I don't know what a cat. I'm gonna have to look it up.
This is how you draw it. The fish with a whisker. I'm going mountain.
Fish with
They're kind of funny. It has like a weird shape. This is how you draw a catfish. It has whiskers.
Okay, and this is what I'm going to do, catfish, and then put the word doodle with it.
And just like,
Alright, there's the first alarm. So now you know that you don't have to do anything on the first alarm, you just have 5 minutes left.
that was a quick class.
I know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. I have to go to I just couldn't catch it all.
Is your dad Aaron?
Yeah. I was just I like how you did that.
You're drawing fishes too? She just drew a fish with cat ears. I love that. So creative. I love that. Alright, and then how many of you think that you might want to share these tomorrow when you're done? Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's so high up. Crazy. Alright, so the good thing about art class up here is that I don't have anybody else that's coming in here to interrupt these tables or anything like that. So at 10:13, when the second alarm goes off, that means you have 2 minutes left. You're going to finish up what you're doing, clean up your art supplies, and then you're going to put them back exactly where they were before and take everything. And then you'll stand up and push your chair in. And then your masterpiece keeper will make sure that everybody's stuff is in the right place, and then they'll say, okay, you can line up. So that will be the yellows. So the yellows today. So here's what we'll do. At 10:13, in 2 minutes, we will start to clean up, get everything in order, stand up, push your chair in, and wait for the master peacekeeper to say, okay, you guys are good. A what? So what are you guys most excited about for the whole year?
Switching class.
Oh, that's new. That's awesome.
It's I already like middle school more because in elementary school my legs would fall asleep all the time because you would never do them. In death class.
Oh man. Did you go here before?
Yeah. I've been going here my whole life.
Okay, who else has? Big one here since kindergarten or pre-K.
I've been here since kindergarten.
Okay, so you all three back there.
I've been since kindergarten.
Okay.
I've been here since kindergarten. But we did lose 4 people this year that have been here since kindergarten. Yeah.
And then how many are brand new to Fairmont Catholic School this year?
Yeah, and that's why this class has been quiet.
This class is super quiet because you guys kind of don't know anybody like me.
No, because the 4 were loud.
Oh my God!
They were loud. They were loud.
I'm not even gonna ask who they were.
Extremely loud.
Not my business. Not my business. You guys are always in there. Okay, that's 10:13. So that means you guys start to put everything back.
I'll slide them up. It's not that hard. And mine looks decent, I guess.
Yeah.
Look at mine.
We're gonna work on them tomorrow. Put those tiles up by your numbers.
Wait, are we the only class who have this? Gym fun.
Yep, I teach for 45 minutes and then out of here.
I just realized I did not.
Where are you guys in? Who's your teacher? Okay, so usually sometimes, so there's a lot of times that I have to get out of here real quick, so sometimes I just grab myself and say, you gotta go. So I go down with you and leave through that door. Yes.
I did mine upside down.
It doesn't matter. I promise, if it does matter, I would have said turn it around a certain way.
I did mine sideways.
Yeah, I
Doesn't
did mine
matter.
sideways.
No matter. Yes, ma'am.
I did mine upside down too. I did mine sideways.
Thank you so much. Thank you. My friend got these for my birthday. My parents got me this for my birthday. I got me these for my birthday. Thank you. I love you. What? Yes, also, once we get your art supply, so I will be passing out a supply list, maybe tomorrow, I don't know, whatever. But you guys will bring like sketchbooks and stuff like that, and you'll leave them in here, so you won't need to carry any like pencil boxes or anything. Thank you for raising your hand.
I got one yesterday because my sister's been in this classroom now, and she raised it. What if this picture is halfway through? Oh, this is what forms.
And you might get a new one, or you can bring it until you run out and get another one.
My foot is stuck in my other shoes.
I heard you guys are about as drawers in this class.
That's mainly what I do.
Look at that, baseball, when did I take your picture?
Baseball, collection equipment.
Gotcha. Alright, stand up, push your chairs in, and ask your masterpiece keeper, the yellow, say, can we go, does it look okay? Masterpiece keepers are checking your tables, checking your floors, and saying, yes, you guys can go, you're all good. Checking it out, yes, you may leave.
Miss Faulkner, we leave these here, right?
Yes.
I meant Noah.
I want to add something for your next time.
Why'd you say
Somebody's book bag's over there.
Public school art teacher.
What?
You're better than the public school art teacher.
What public school?
I went to a public school.
Which one?
East End.
Gotcha. Well, thank you for saying that. That's really nice. And what's your first name?
Augustus.
So it's on the thing at. Did people call you Gus or
People call me Gus.
do you want? What do you want me to call you? Augustus?
Either one.
Okay. You got it. All right. Once everybody's in line, you guys can go. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 Miss Cochran, he had babies with one of my other rabbits. We have babies now. I have baby rabbits now.
Which one's the boy?
Yours, the one you gave me. He had babies.
You bred him.
Yes. You told me I could.
Tell your grandma to send me pictures.
All right.
I might want one
No.
because I'm highly allergic.
But you're just gonna give it back.
True. But I'm addicted.
Bye, Miss Cochran.
Bye. Coming to you from Mrs. Cochran's art room. It is the first day of school.
Doesn't this look colorful?
Hi.
Last time I was in here, there was stuff in here for Mr. Ellis.
Oh,
That's for you.
thank you. I wondered why I didn't get one.
Well, you weren't here when they handed it.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I heard there was supposed to be a goodie bag for teachers. I haven't seen that either.
Okay, there's one in the office for you. Somehow it didn't make it up here.
I'm like, I need
well,
my
take
goodie
care of
bag.
it. You do need it. Yeah. At least this doesn't have like a drink cup in it, so that was nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, it looks so pretty. Yeah.
Thank you.
I like it.
Fresh new year,
There you go. There you go. Oh, look at your
little babies.
nails.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love them. I
Yeah.
love the rainbow colors.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
My nail girl, I usually just get solid. You know, I don't bother her very often, but for beginning of school year, I get this, and then art show, I get them blended. That takes hours. So it's like red and then pink and then orange and then light orange and then, you know what I mean? Like she's
Where
like,
do you
okay,
go?
here she comes.
Where do you go yours?
Right beside McDonald's. It's called Nail Studio. Her name's Jessica.
Oh.
She's amazing,
Oh.
and she's awesome because she'll do anything that I show her.
I
Sometimes
remember you
teach
saying
her.
that last year
Oh
because
my
you had
God.
some neat things.
Yeah, so she does some awesome stuff, and I can always go to her with like, can you do this? You know what I mean? And she'd be like, all right, let's try it. And I'm like, I don't care. Let's, you know, if she can't do it, it's fine. Like she likes to practice. So
Well, and I was going to say, and you just appreciate that because that's the art.
that's
part
right.
of it. Yeah,
That's right.
I can
And
get
so
it.
I teach her things sometimes, and she'll be like, I don't know. And I'll be like, let me show you.
Oh, how funny.
But hey, listen, as an art teacher, like I want it a certain way.
Absolutely.
And I know I could do it. And I'll be like, let me show you. I've taught her how to dry brush blend. I've taught her how
Can you
to.
do it on yourself?
Yes.
Can you actually put the nails on?
I could, but I just don't have time.
Okay.
I don't. I mean, even when she's doing my nails, I'm working on my phone. Like I don't stop. So I'm like, I should be at home right now editing. I've done like 400 athletes this week. Like it's nuts.
I know it's busy at the
crazy.
beginning of school, sure.
Yeah. So trying to see what we're doing tomorrow, and then gotta
If
go.
you need anything, if I can help you in any way, I know that it's kind of like out of my. I really can't coach the art teacher, but I can do anything else.
Well, thank you. That's so
Um,
nice.
And as far as managing or whatever, which you probably don't need, but I'd be happy to help you in anything.
I would love. I got years and years ago. I got standards and objectives for art,
Okay.
and I just are they the same? Like I don't know
Okay.
because I've been using the same printouts.
Okay.
Because what I do is I just go through, like this is
No, those are old. Okay, I can tell you that. I'll get them.
okay.
I'll
And
go
can
get
you
'em
get
right
them
now.
to me like this because I go through and I check off what I've done. Can
I
you-
will see. I'm not sure they have them set up that way.
Okay.
now,
Okay,
But
like because
wonder if I can add a grid.
so years ago I did.
What's
I-
it say? Projected date, target date.
Oh no
Okay,
I don't
just-
pay attention to that.
Okay, you just want to be able to check them. have
Yep,
those
I want to
checkbox,
be able to check that I.
and then maybe make a comment. I see you
Yep,
have
that would
comments.
be awesome too. But I probably throw away the ones that I've already used. But I copied these off in chunks years ago so that I have them for every year because that
Okay.
just makes it easy for me. I can throw these away, but I just go through and I'm like, okay, now because
Well,
what
maybe
I
it's-
do
maybe
is-
it is the newer ones, visual arts. I will look.
Okay.
Let me double check.
that's the only
And-
thing I kind of have wondered if they've changed
Okay.
or if they stayed the same.
Okay.
Usually
I
it's
can do
pretty simple and they're all sort of similar. But I do wonder if they've changed because I did this so long ago and we have so much more technology now. So,
that. Yeah.
I
I'm
don't.
thinking they may have changed.
I like
I'll
the
make you a new-
hands-on art a lot better than I do. I don't
Yeah.
want to go into digital art. These kids are on the computers too much. I don't like it. I don't want.
Don't you think they need the background first?
The
And
what?
The background of doing it.
Digital
hands-on-
art?
No, before they get to digital
Oh, for
art.
sure.
I mean,
yeah.
like, if just seeing it here is not the same as seeing it here and you making it. Yeah.
1,000%. I'm like, I just want these kids to get a break from that stupid technology.
It's like writing.
It's unreal.
I think kids should handwrite
Uh-huh.
and then put it on the computer.
Yeah.
You know, rather than doing it on the computer and editing it
And
because
it's
you
so
can't see
true.
what they're thinking.
You can't see it. That's right. And so many. And listen, have you played with ChatGPT?
No.
Ch-
I mean,
I had
I'll say
two,
a little.
I
but-
had two girls from Fairmont Catholic in my car because we're friends with everybody. So I had two girls in my car and they're friends with my daughter, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we use ChatGPT all the time to write our English papers. Nobody knows it." And I'm like, "I'm not hearing this. I am not hearing this. You're not telling me."
Lisa's kind of old school, and yeah, she's not paying attention to that. She tells them they can't use that, but then she doesn't put it in and check for it. You know?
Yeah. So I love art because you can't ChatGPT that.
Yeah.
So here's an example of how I used it. Well, this summer we went to Williamsburg, and I said, I said, tell me the significance of Williamsburg, Yorktown, Jamestown, in a 12-year-old's perspective, because I used to teach history, okay? I taught it all. For 10 years, I taught that, the settlements and the
Yeah, that's
like, if I don't use it, I lose it. So I'm like, remind me of that. But give it to me in a 12-year-old's perspective. And it gave this, like, just childlike version of what Williamsburg is the first settlement, and this is where they did it. And so then I was like, perfect. So I read that out loud to my daughter. So then I said, write me a children's book for Colonial Williamsburg with important people, dates, times, ways of life. What are they doing? This. Oh, Jackie and Ellie went through the settlement, and they talked to their dad who was making the guns, and then I said, do you want me to draw you pictures for this? And I'm like, yeah. It's blah, blah, blah. At the end, it always asks you another question. Would you like me to, whatever. Look at that bug.
oh, praying mantis.
Just absolutely unbelievable. And then I said, write a song for Colonial Williamsburg. No, write a poem for the, meaningful, and it'll feed off of what we've already done.
Oh, yeah.
And so it did the 6-stanza poem, and it started with the dawn of a new day, the colonials settling and starting anew, and then the arguments that started to happen and the ways that we started to fight for America, and it ended up with fighting the war and becoming Americans. And then it said at the end, do you want me to write a song for this? And I go, sure. And it used every stanza that it did as a verse, and then it had this chorus that was this repetitive chorus after each verse, this whole thing, and it had this rhythm, perfectly rhymed, perfectly in canter, in you know what I mean,
Isn't that amazing?
and then it said,
It does it so fast.
3 seconds, and then, do you want me to write sheet music for that? Sure. Blah, 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 blah. And you can download it. Wrote a song. I was so blown away. And then my mom goes, surely that's online somewhere. They're just pulling that online. I said, no, Mom. This is writing it for real. So here's what I did the other day. I said, I'm the coach of a middle school soccer team. We are West Fairmont Middle School. We are the Polar Bear Cubs. We are blue and white. I want you to make up a stretch routine with chants that rhyme that go along with each stretch. I said, there's no way this is online. This is something I've been wanting to come up with for years. 3 seconds. Roll your head to the right. Polar Bear Cubs. Fight, fight, fight. I was like, oh my God. It's unreal. I told Mom, I said, these kids aren't going to have to think.
Mm-mm.
Why are we teaching them algebra? 2 seconds, they know. Why do I need to know? I have some in my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Lipstick.
I hope I didn't have that. Okay, but then I go.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it.
I said, that equation? Why would anybody need to think anymore?
That's the one thing that really scares me.
It's scary. It is so scary.
Mhm.
And I go, and so then Melissa said yesterday, she goes, and then we're all going to get addicted, and then the electric's going to go down, or that's going to go away. Or, you know what I think is, then they'll charge big money for it.
Mm-hmm.
They'll say it's going to be $100 a month. And at that point, I'm like, I might pay it. I don't know. Like, I'm so addicted to it right now. I push it and I challenge it. And I go, this can't be real. What the heck is happening? I will say, take my picture and put me running through a flower field with a camera in one hand and a paintbrush in another. I've done this. And flowers and butterflies everywhere. I mean, you see any of these images online that West Fairmont polar bears and all that kind of, all ChatGPT. It's unbelievable. And I'm like,
Scary.
graphic designers are done for. I've asked it probably about 6 times to design me a logo for photography that's bright and colorful and this and that. And I ended up drawing my new logo just because I was like, I just want it to be personal. I'm an artist. I did like I drew it myself. My daughter put her little initial in it. I put my little initial in it. And then I put some rainbow butterflies in it for the art piece of me. Because I'm a big person like with butterflies, and I just put those in the middle. But I was like, all this, because I'm like, I need a new idea for a new logo. And then I go, no, you know what? That's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
I want it to be my own. I want it to be hand-drawn. I want it to be myself. But graphic artists are done for. They're done for. Canva. You type in Canva. Give me this with it in it. Done. Done. It's already done.
Mm-hmm.
Unreal.
Wow.
I mean, all we're gonna have to just start saying, okay, 6th graders, what do you want to be in life? Because that's what we're gonna train you on, and we're gonna train you on that until you're an adult. And I'm talking plumbing, electrical.
Oh, my husband. That's what he does. He, you know, how to fix this? What?
That's what we
here's
need.
this. What's wrong? You know, basically.
Because I'll tell you what, we get done with teaching these kids math and science and crap they're never gonna use until 12th grade. And then what do you want to do now? Oh, and then guess what? Nobody wants to go learn how to be a plumber.
Well, and
Nobody wants to go learn electric.
how many things do we teach over and over?
And And then we go, oh, but now these kids don't know how to do anything, and they don't know how to do. Well, what we need is workers. We need kids who know how to work. They need to know how to count change and do their taxes, and they need to know how to say customer service. These kids that are working these fast food restaurants are pissing me off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going, can you be nice? Like, what
Right.
does it matter with you? Like,
Right.
you're, like, I don't say that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who knows who and whose
And
kid. I don't
counting
ever
change
say that.
back? Oh my goodness.
I
my.
will, I will hand somebody a 20 and a quarter, and they're like,
Yeah.
you gave me too much. I'm like, type in 2025, please, and just see how much oh, I see. Yeah, what are you?
And when we were in Galveston, we went to get ice cream or something, and I handed the girl something like that, and it was something in a 25 cents or something. No, $5.15. I gave her a 5 and a quarter,
Yeah.
and she looked at that and you gave me too much, and I said, right. 5.15 out of 5.25. And she goes, well, I can't do anything with that calculator. I said, give me back 10 cents.
And then this is why people are going cashless. Because the people are so stupid.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
probably losing all kinds of money.
Yeah. I was like, I said, she
And
goes,
you have to
I
go.
didn't know how to do that. I'm thinking, you're a teenager.
Yes.
We learned this in 2nd grade.
Yes. And you have to do the automated registers where you do it yourself because people don't show up for work.
Yeah.
So the cashiers or
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever. And then you're like, and then you have the meth heads coming in to do the DoorDash and stuff like that.
Methods.
Oh my God. Listen, I had one girl.
Well, I got to run. I got to read again to another class.
Okay.
I'm going in to read. But I will check on those. And if you need anything else, I can help you with.
Thank
let me
you.
know.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Great
you.
talking to you.
You too.
Tell your mom I said hi.
Okay, I will.